Hello, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing alright. I'm back again with another reaction to another Blackpink video. This one is Whistle, and I'm excited for this. You know, we've been going on this Blackpink marathon. All of you who are watching have been going along with me. This has been exciting. I've been glad to have you here to watch it with me, to give me your input, to share your opinions, to give me suggestions for more Blackpink stuff to watch. I've been really enjoying this, having fun, and I'm looking forward to this video. You know, and this was suggested to me by a couple of viewers, a couple of subscribers, a couple of commenters. I'll leave their names somewhere up here. They'll be like right there somewhere. You'll see I'll leave their usernames up there, and I want to thank them for that and thank them for the suggestion. I want to thank all of you really for tuning in and letting me know what you think and letting me know where you think I may get some things wrong or where your opinions differ. I really do appreciate it. And also, as you can see, look, my lighting's a lot better this time around. This is a good day. But that being said, let's get into the video. Blackpink Whistle. Already, this one's starting off a little different than the other ones. Usually, their other videos kind of have started off much poppier and more so with a bang. Like, they mention their name, which is something they do. This one is starting off a little bit more dramatic, I'd say. A little bit more, not a little somber. Let me see. Let's go back. They still have the pink, they still have the black, but this one is a bit more of but yeah, this one has a bit more of a realistic tone to it. A bit more interesting. It's interesting to see where this is gonna go. Let's keep going.
Hey boy, make him whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, make him whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, and the moon.
I really like that camera work they did. It's kind of just rotating into each scene. The transitions for that were really smooth, and I like the whistle beat. I like that beat. It's kind of simple, but it's catchy. It's really good.
Make him whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, make him whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, and the moon, 아름다워, 날 잊을 수가 없어. 그 눈빛이 아직 나를 이렇게 설레게 해. Boom boom, 24, 365. 오직 너와 같이 하고파. 낮에도 이 밤에도 이렇게 너를 원해. Yeah, 모든 남자들이 날 매일 check out. 대부분이 날 가질 수 있다 착각.
Like, again, like the set design for this one, I'll say, is vastly different than the last few videos I've seen by them. Like, all the other ones have been sort of hyper-realized, hyper-focused, hyper-colorized. Like, everything has been very, like, bright, very pastel. This one, well, I mean, it's still a bit, it's like a bit more abstract, I'd say. Like, the style for this video is a bit more abstract. But the caption's not on. I forgot to turn the caption on. Okay, let's see.
Make him whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb.
I don't know how I forgot that.
Every time I show up, blow up, and the moon, 아름다워, 날 잊을 수가 없어. 그 눈빛이 아직 나를 이렇게 설레게 해. Boom boom, 24, 365. 오직 너와 같이 하고파. 낮에도 이 밤에도 이렇게 너를 원해. Yeah, 모든 남자들이 날 매일 check out. 대부분이 날 가질 수 있다 착각. 절대 많은 건 원치 않아.
Okay, you see, I know I'm stopping a lot, but this one is what I would call more, like, this is a lot to call like a style video, because the content of the video itself almost has next to nothing to do with the I thought my light was on. The content of the video almost really has nothing to do with the song itself, but it's meant to evoke a stylistic feeling. And like, I don't know, and bring forth like just like really just show off really cool imagery and put them in really cool locations. Like, because if you look at it, what they're saying, like the lyrics are about love. Your eyes still, your eyes can make my heart go boom boom. My heart goes 24, 365. Although I guess you can say that like the constant rotating of the camera, because the camera does this, it's been this constant rotating thing that's symbolizing the turning of the days, like the 365 days a year, like the constant turning and the rotating. But the actual imagery itself really has nothing to do with the contents of that song, but it's meant to evoke something emotionally. So it's like, I say it's a bit more subtle, it's a bit more subliminal. It's not entirely direct with the imagery and what they're trying to convey. If you get what I'm saying, you get it.
모든 남자들이 날 매일 check out 대부분이 날 가질 수 있다 착각 절대 많은 건 원치 않아 맘을 원해 난넌 심장을 도려내 보여봐 아주 씩씩하게 대로 씩씩하게 so hot 내가 어쩔 줄 모르게 해 나지막히 불러줘 내 귓가에 도는 휘바람 피던 이대로.
Like, this video is basically, they want to just show them off in a bunch of really cool locations. Which I guess is similar in style to, I guess, would you say like Boombayé? Sort of similar in style to Boombayé in that respect. Like, but Boombayé was just more like a fun introduction video, so it didn't really need to have a particular theme to it. And not like Kill This Love. Kill This Love, a lot of the imagery in Kill This Love is very evocative of, you know, dying love, releasing the love, getting rid of that. And so a lot of the imagery did solidly fit in with that, like the heart-shaped bear trap. This one, like, I'm trying to place necessarily where the imagery goes and how it fits in with the theme of the song. And it's like there is a subtlety to it, but I imagine that there is a purpose behind why they have certain images, like why she's on the car in the middle of what seems like a pink beach. Why, like, you know, why her background before was on fire, the other two were in a white room with a dying tree. All of that represents something. What? I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll see. And the store, you go to the store. Then it changes tone. And then like also the change in tone and change in beat and the change in you know, the change in mood. I will say this is also a much more chill song than their previous songs, the previous songs that I have heard in the previous videos that I've seen. This one has a much more low-key vibe to it. And I think they really wanted to go hard on the imagery, like this room right here, where you have the deer heads and the ram head and the different hunting trophies right here, and they're all sitting down like they're playing a game, it looks like, or something. Like they really wanted to focus on, I feel like they really wanted to focus on imagery in this video more so than being very specific with the imagery and the lyrics. Like they didn't want to just be too on the nose.
Hold up. Just whistle to my heart. 소리가 지금 나를 이렇게 설레게 해 boom boom 생각은 지루해 느낌이 every day all day 내 곁에만 있어줘 zoom zoom 언제나는 stylin' 도도하지만 네 앞에선 darling 뜨거워지잖아 like a desert island 널 알아갈수록 울려대는 마음속 그만 내빼 넘어와라 내게 boy 이젠 checkmate 게임은 내가 win 난 널 take 해 안아줘도 세게 눈가를 가로채 하기 전에 네가
That's right. Let's go back to that because like I'm actually going to go and watch the dance practice video for this because I do want to get a chance to better observe their dance moves because this video looks like it has some sick dance moves. Oh, wait, did I not go back to it? Because I give it to them like I like that. Like they have some sick dance moves and I appreciate that. But it's just sometimes in the video, let me pause that you don't always get to see it because of the cuts of the video. And I know for me personally, I don't always like it when they cut away from dancing to do the other stuff in the video because I feel like it breaks it up so that there's still a sense of action going on. But I sometimes wish they would give a little bit more focus to the dancing in the videos sometimes, and not just their videos. It happens in music videos a lot. But that's okay though. After this, I'll do a video to their dance practice video so I can really take a look and break down their dance moves.
Padam, padam, padam. Can you hear that? We bada 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 bum. We padam. We padam, padam, padam. Can you hear that? We bada 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 bum. This beat got me feeling like 바람처럼 스쳐가는 흔한 인연이 아니길 많은 말은 필요.
Now, I would say like at this point, because what is she saying? Let's go back a little bit. I want to break some of this down.
This beat got me
This
feeling
beat got me
like
feeling like I don't want to be. This beat got me feeling like I don't want to be just anyone you pass by. And so I would say that it's kind of like everything's just kind of turning on its head. Their world's turning upside down with emotion, with these feelings, and each one of the images is supposed to kind of represent like, you know, a different feeling, a different way of feeling, because it's more about feel in the imagery than about being 100% precise in the meaning of the imagery, as opposed to a video like Ice Cream, where the imagery was much more direct and straight on, even though in Ice Cream the lyrics are more subtle and suggestive, but the imagery is more straight on. This one, the lyrics are much more straight on, but the imagery is far more subtle and abstract.
Every time I show up, blow up, make it whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up,
Wait, let's finish it. Alright, that was BLACKPINK Whistle, and I will also say that the imagery in this one evokes a lot more of a somber tone. Like the imagery evokes much more somber tones when you're not intersplicing it with the dance number, versus like the lyrics, which are actually, you know, relatively hopeful and somewhat hopeful about love and being in love, but the imagery itself is somewhat somber. Again, I think I've mentioned it before several times, a bit more abstract and not so direct. It's not directly linked to the lyrics, and it's a little bit more about style and an image and interpretation more so than just being in your face. And, you know, I can appreciate that. I might have to watch this again to try to better understand the meaning of the video because I found it really interesting. I'd say um, visually, this is probably one of their more interesting videos. Visually, a bit more where they stretch things out a bit more. It's a little bit more, they got a little bit more creative with it as far as the use of visuals. I don't know, but let me know what you think down in the comments. If you think I'm right, you think I'm wrong, what are your opinions? I want to know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then get to it. Let's rock, do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just click the button and do it. You'll be happier for it. Trust me. And yeah, I think the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a reaction to their dance practice video because I really want to get a good feel for the dance moves for this video because it looked like they had some really good dance moves, but again, when you're cutting it between other scenes, it's really kind of hard to see. And I also had another viewer on on the previous video. I think it was on the Boom Baya video and my which one was it? In Kill This Love video, where she was telling me that I was a little off on their dance moves. That their dance moves are a certain way are simpler because they have to dance and sing at the same time. And whereas I was saying that sometimes they have to try to compensate because not everyone on the same level as dancing. So I want to be able to better get a look and feel for their dancing. So I'm going to do that one. And on that one, I will put that user's name in the video so I can give them a proper shout out. All right, cool guys, and you know what? Tune in next time. Peace.